Happy weekend, everybody. DW Pastor Barry here. It is Saturday. It's been a couple days since I've done a devotional video. In fact, the last time I did one was right here at the desk, looking the other way. It's been a rainy day, kind of stormy a little bit. We worked today and it was kind of strange. Obviously, it was the enemy. I don't know why. That's pretty dumb. I know most people don't understand blackbirds and how they can be used by the enemy. Had to pray against that, and then a few minutes later, a gentleman, probably in his 50s, drives up where we were parked at Walmart, pulls out his phone, tries to sneak it, and as he's driving by, snaps a picture of us, and then drives to the other side of the parking lot and leaves. Pretty dumb, if you ask me. Like, what's the point? I don't know. Some people just got to get their jollies, I guess. No, I'm pretty sure I know what it's for, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, just another day in the weird behavior we put up with, or we see, or whatever. Anyway, it's been a lazy couple days. Last night was so bleh. We were on TikTok live, and I had to pray everybody. Everyone's feeling depressed, and just like a dark cloud has been hovering over everybody for the last few weeks. Maybe you felt that way too. I don't know. Go to Acts chapter 2. Right now, we're in the mornings with Jesus Devotional on January the 9th. Usually I can do 5 to 10 videos a day. I've not done anything the last couple of days. Been kind of lazy. Actually, I admit I've been playing some app games on my. I can use it on the computer or on my iPad. A game I haven't played for a couple of years. It's a strategy war game. So I've been just killing time doing that. Been lazy the last couple of days, but not too lazy to be in the Bible and at least pray. Acts 2:25-26 NIV. I saw the Lord always before me, therefore my heart is glad. Let's go to, let's start at Acts chapter 2, verse 14. Peter preaches to the crowd. Just a little bit here. Then Peter stepped forward with the 11 other apostles and shouted to the crowd, "Listen carefully, all of you, fellow Jews and residents of Jerusalem. Make no mistake about this. These people are not drunk, as some of you are assuming. 9 o'clock in the morning is much too early for that. No, what you see was predicted long ago by the prophet Joel. In the last days, God says, I will pour out of my spirit upon all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your young men will see visions, and your old men will dream dreams. In those days I will pour out of my spirit even on my servants, men and women alike, and they will prophesy. And I will cause wonders in the heavens above and signs on the earth below, blood and fire and clouds of smoke. The sun will become dark, and the moon will turn blood red before the great and glorious day of the Lord arrives. But everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. People of Israel, listen. God publicly endorsed Jesus the Nazarene by doing powerful miracles, wonders, and signs through him, as you well know. But God knew what would happen, and his prearranged plan was carried out when Jesus was betrayed with the help of lawless Gentiles. You nailed him to a cross and killed him. But God released him from the horrors of death and raised him back to life, for death could not keep him in its grip. All right, let's stop there. Actually, no, we have to keep going. King David said this about him, I see that the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for he is right beside me. No wonder my heart is glad and my tongue shouts his praises. My body rests in hope. I almost stopped reading right before the verses we needed to get to. It was in italics, that's why I was going to neglect it. But anyway, there are no titles in these, so here's January the 9th. Aaron something, can't read the name. It's finally here. I wanted to dance and shout for joy. Instead, I sank onto the new mattress. This treasure I had yearned for sleepless nights on our old, worn-out mattress. Oh, the promise of rejuvenating sleep and pain-free wake-ups. I could almost hear heavenly trumpets rejoicing with me. I could see it now. This mattress would launch my morning workouts to new levels. My children would arise and call me blessed because good sleep would grant me unending patience. This mattress would change our lives. Anticipation. What a great gift from our ever-wise God. Even before I spent a night on my new mattress, my spirit was given a lift. And that's the great thing about anticipating. We can revel at the promise of a desire coming true. Anticipation is timeless. The ancient Israelites anticipated the coming Messiah. Hannah, Elizabeth, and Mary anticipated God's promises of children. 1 Samuel 1:17 through 20, Luke 1:11 through 55. David rejoiced in his victory over Goliath before he ever flung the stone. 1 Samuel 17:32 to 50, and we long for the perfect eternity with our risen Jesus. In addition to those big hopes, Jesus gives us reasons to anticipate the little things, like comfy mattresses. We can always look ahead of this moment's frustrations and find encouragement. Consider the joy of rest after a long day, or finding new blooms in the flower bed, or the scent of a new season. Expect more from this day. Expect Jesus to show up. All right, at the bottom, the faith step says, think of something Jesus wants you to anticipate about tomorrow, believing that your hopes placed in his care will enrich this moment. Memorize Romans 15:7 through 13. They put the Message Bible. I don't like that version, but may the God of green hope fill you with joy, fill you up with peace, so that your believing lives, filled with the life-giving energy of the Holy Spirit, will brim over with hope. Yeah, I don't particularly care for the wording of the Message Bible. I call it the Message Book. It's not really a Bible, in my opinion anyway. Anticipation. We should go to church assembly anticipating for God to show up and to bless and to move and to do something, but too many people, I fear, are stuck in religion. Go to church, stand up, sing a song, sit down, listen, shake a few hands, go home, and then practice and repeat every single week you go back to church. No good. Anyway, before I get preaching, I'll let you guys go. God bless you. I'll see you in the next Mornings with Jesus devotional from the year of 2011.